Jordan, this week something happened that made me realize, oh, I haven't had to worry about that because I haven't had social media in 3 years. And then I thought, can I come up with the 10 things that I really like about not having social media? So back in the dog days of COVID, right before the election, I said, I've had enough of this.
The selection.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
I'm leaving.
And I deleted all my social media accounts. And I have enjoyed ever since then. And I have a top 10 that I wanted to share with you and just talk about. It's not funny.
Don't laugh. All right, let's continue.
This is the thing that made me think about this list in the first place. Number 10, I don't have to feel bad when people don't get invited to parties because I'm not posting about them. So, for example, there was a baby shower thrown for us the other day.
Oh, yeah.
And I realized, you know what? I don't post pictures of these online, so nobody has to feel bad that they weren't here or that they didn't get invited. Number 9, I see way less advertising, just in general.
Yeah, see, I was the same way when I paid for YouTube Red, Premium, whatever. And I was like, man, I'm not going to pay for this. So then I finally turned it off and I was like, wow, this is the first time I've seen an ad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is it worth paying the whatever it is?
That's how I know if I've accidentally been signed out of my account. Is an ad pops up. Oh, am I signed out? Number 8, I miss out on entire controversies like the Liquid Death thing we talked about last week. I didn't know anything about that.
Well, Josh, I didn't either. And that wasn't because of social media. That was because of my own mental connection.
Yeah, but you posted a story about it. That's how you let the world know. I didn't see the story. I shouldn't have to rely on your stories to stay away from the devil.
That's true.
Okay. Number 7, if people want me to see something, they have to send it directly to me. That was the next one. If you notice anything else is of the devil, please just text me, okay?
Okay, I will, Josh.
I told Kelly about it. She's like, oh, yeah, Jordan posted about that.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's
like,
a little weird.
And I was like, oh. Well, see, I didn't know. He had to tell me in real life. Number 6, I keep up with old friends via email. Do you keep up with any old friends via email?
I don't keep up with my email. You know how many email I have? Tens of thousands.
So many that you call it email.
Yes.
Singular. Number 5, I get a more healthy view of the world. For example, the other day I scrolled, I was logged into the Blimey Cow account, and I scrolled the Twitter's like the home feed, and I got that deep dark feeling again.
I need to defend this.
I was like, oh, these people are all still on here just like talking about stuff all the time.
Yeah, but Josh has gotten worse.
Really?
Stark. I
just was like, man, I'm glad I don't see this stuff. Number 4, I don't really have to worry about whether or not I'm posting pictures of the kids because I don't have like an Instagram or anything. Because that's what I thought about. Like if I did have Instagram at this point, what would I post pictures of? I mean, the only thing, hey, here's a picture of me working. Hey, here's a picture of me playing with the kids. Like, I'm not going to post that stuff, so what am I going to do? It's not like I'm working on like a fun home projects like you do. You know what I mean?
That's the only time I post anything.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't do ever
like if I was working on something that was like postable, like, hey, here's some crazy thing I built this week. I'm building a doghouse in the ground.
Right.
Here's a picture. This is pretty cool, isn't it?
I like how this whole thing is kind of me trying to defend why I still have it, and you trying to make me be okay that I still have it.
It's not like you're using it all the time, okay? You're just posting pictures of the doghouse. One of us needs to be on social media. Okay? If we're both, I don't know what could happen. Well, if you were both on social media, what would happen? I need you as my like recon guy. Number 3, I don't mindlessly scroll anymore. If I'm on the computer or on my phone, it's because I'm working on something. Now, that's not to say that I don't still spend too much time on my phone, but I don't just mindlessly scroll when I'm on there. And number 2, I still get people asking me if I've seen a picture or a post from a friend. Like, oh, well, you saw because they posted on Facebook. And I'm like, no, I didn't. I didn't see that. I don't have Facebook anymore. It's like funny, but it also makes me feel kind of awkward. Like I have to like bring attention to it. Like
I don't drink. Oh, why? Why do you not?
Oh, because it's fun to say that I don't drink.
Yeah.
Number 1, I have more time with my kids and I'm setting an example that you don't have to have social media because Lord knows these kids are going to turn 9 and their friends are going to have social media. And I'm going to have to be like, no. I don't care who has social media. That's when you become a true dad.
When you say no.
Like, no, I don't care who has it. I don't care what they're doing.
Oh, yeah.
You don't do that. And guess what? Your dad doesn't have it either. Like, yeah, because you're lame, Dad.
You're lame, Dad. I'm out.
All right, fine. I'm going to sign up for an account right now, and you're going to be my first friend. No, Dad.
When I was at Dollywood, I was actually pleasantly surprised the amount of people that weren't on their phones. Now,
yeah,
it could have been because we were at a water park. Which is an interesting thing to do because at a water park you can't carry your phone around unless you're that. And I don't want to say it, Josh, but unless you're that individual who has priorities that are incredibly different from what a normal human being who's not an idiot would have. And that is
very polite way to say that.
Yeah, so that is have one of those necklace things with the Ziploc bag. And they're like sitting there on the lazy river as I'm blowing past them with the kids. We got like a chain going, the lifeguards.
Get out of the way!
I slow down and the lifeguards, and I'm blasting through people, like pushing them out of the way, getting through. We're trying to see how fast we can go around the lazy river.
And you see these guys in their Ziploc bags.
Yeah, they're like, get out of my way. I separated. We had a chain of 4. Me, niece's nephew, the other one, and then Sarah in the back. And we separated from them as a little game. Start blasting through the lazy river. Everyone's having a great time. The people I'm knocking around are having a great time. I'm like dunking them. We're having a great. No.
Just a little polite drowning.
No, yeah, exactly. No, I told him I was like passing by. I'm like, hey, can I move you out of the way? Yeah, sure. I'm like, I'm trying to get away from these people. Can you get in their way when they come back? And they're like, oh yeah. So they're like swimming, like trying to block them.
Dude, that's funny. What a fun uncle.
It was great. Everybody was having a great time.
You're a fun uncle.
Fun uncle.
You are a fun uncle.
Fununcle.com. Check it out. Don't go to that.
I don't think.
Do not search that.
I don't know what that is, but I don't think it's any good.